Yo, let's say you meet this girl and she's almost like the girl of your dreams because it's like nothing in this life can be perfect. But you meet this girl and she's basically everything you could ask for, maybe even more, right? And she treats you great. She's so good to you. And she's there to support you. If you're feeling down, she's uplifting you. Like real good qualities that are you're not gonna find in every single woman that you date, you know? Like this is a real keeper, you know what I mean? But let's just say, when you go out in public with her around your neighborhood, there's people that kind of stare at you guys. Maybe you notice that they stare at her. You might think it's because she's pretty, but then you come to find out that she has a past and low key, not that she has a past, but you kind of find out like she was a thought. She was a true thought. You know what I mean? She was like some would say a whore. I hope I don't get demonetized. But anyways, would that be enough for you to drop this girl? Would that be enough for you to ignore her being by your side? Ignore what she's done for you. Ignore how she's helping you become a better man. Ignore just the genuine value that she's providing for you in your life. Would you be willing to be like, you know what? This can't work. We're done. Cause I know a lot of people who would, but I also know a lot of people who wouldn't. And I see both sides, right? And I guess both sides kind of have a point. But also though, like if a girl actually is genuinely good for you and she improves the quality of your life and she not only improves the quality of your life, she just improves your life, period, bro. And she's just adding value to it and she's like she was really the missing piece that you needed. To be honest, bro, I don't know if it's necessary for her to be cut off. Me personally, I don't think that just because maybe she has a past, okay. Just because maybe she was a thought, as some would say, that it's warranted for you to completely cut ties with her because you kind of block your own blessings in that way though. Because how do you measure the value of a woman? How do you measure the value of a woman that you're with? Cuz if it's solely on body count, bro, there's a bunch of virgins out here that are like dog shit people, actually bottom of the barrel. Like these will be the girls that will give you the biggest headaches. But also there's the other side of the spectrum where it's like you might have a girl that, has a couple bodies on her. Maybe she was in the streets. Maybe she ran the streets. Maybe she owned the block. But also, these are good women. You know what I mean? These are women that will give you value. You know what I mean? So it's like I do kind of see both sides of the argument, but to me it doesn't really make sense to take all that value, take all that the benefits, everything that you're blocking yourself from just because of body count. But I do feel like it is important, but also at the same time I don't think I'm willing to just cut off something completely or cut off someone completely that could be good for me, that could be a missing piece, that could be beneficial. Well, not missing piece, I don't believe in missing piece, but like that could be good to the system, that could like add to your program, you know what I mean? But I don't believe in just cutting that girl off just because, okay, maybe she was going a little crazy in her past. Because yes, maybe it's disturbing, not maybe, it definitely is disturbing if you think about it. But also at the exact same time, bro, everybody has a story. Everybody's been somewhere. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about those girls that are still king of the streets. I mean, queen of the streets. Like, I'm actually talking about a girl who's changed. A girl who's like not trying to live that way anymore. Actually is just trying to be a better woman. I'm talking about those type of women. Like those, bro, I really don't know if we can just I really don't think it's fair. Not necessarily that it's fair, because if that's your standard, that's your standard. You can go for it, bro. If that's the standard, that's your standard, bro. You should not feel ashamed by your standard, you know what I mean? But also at the same time, I kind of feel like maybe some people might be shooting themselves in the foot, bro. And also, there's some nuances. A girl who's probably was in the streets is in the streets. A lot of times, there's some type of lack of self-esteem or some type of healing that needs to take place. If the woman is healed, bro, if the woman does self-reflection and is actually healed, has gotten out her system, and you have a good woman standing in front of you, bro, I just don't think for me personally, I don't think necessarily, bro, that it's worth you forfeiting the value of what could come and you forfeiting the benefit of just the relationship of this woman, because this woman, if this woman is genuinely giving you value, like adding on to your life and just actually like being a good woman for you, bro, being there for you, I wouldn't be so quick to enact the standard on her. I low key would actually ask myself, is it worth it? Is losing a woman that's actually good for you, that's benefiting you, is it worth it just because her body count? Like, are we going to bypass everything and just lower it down to her body count? Because like I said, how do we measure the value of a woman? What makes a woman valuable in your eyes? What actually counts? You know what I mean? And if body count is something that really matters to you, then okay, yeah, cut her off. But you feel me? If you actually just want a good partner and she's a good partner, maybe she has a past, I think that you can overlook it, bro. Not overlook it, but like I think it's just like, okay, yeah, okay, cool. You know what I mean? I don't think it's really that big of a deal. Me personally. That's just how I look at it though. I understand that other people look at it differently. And that's why I'm making this video, because I want to know, like, how do you guys view that situation? What would you guys do? And what do you guys think of these type of like nuances? But yeah, comment down below what you guys think, and I want to hear different opinions, different, how you guys view the situation. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.